Hello again. This video is all about showing you how to swap an enlarger from 35mm to 120 to get ready for printing. You'll only need two things to swap between printing 35mm and medium format, and that is a new lens and the appropriate negative holder. So when you change the format size that you're printing from, you also have to make your lens, the focal length of your enlarger lens, a little bit longer as well. When you're printing 35mm, you're usually going to be printing with a 50mm lens. When you're printing medium format, you're going to be printing with around about a 75 to an 80mm lens, depending on which one you're able to find, what film you're shooting, etc. But anything around 75-80mm should work. The other thing you're going to need is a negative holder. You'll have a choice of two different kinds of negative holder. On one hand, you've got these ones here. This is a 6x7 negative holder. These are made specifically for a film format size. You can fit other formats into it, but they just make life a little bit easier by cropping in automatically. The other option is one of these universal style negative holders, and they've got these little knobs on the side and on the base, which will change the framing of your negatives that you hold in there. So you'll just put your negative into here, close it down, and then crop out where you want to be, the size that you want to be printing from. These are way more flexible, but they can be a little bit more frustrating. So, pick what you're able to find and get working from there. Now I'll show you how to swap over the lens from a 50mm to an 80mm. What you want to do is loosen this little screw that's on the right of the lens holder while supporting the lens itself at the base, and it'll eventually fall out. So you've got the lens, which is screwed into the lens holder. Just want to unscrew that gently. And all of these lenses all the lenses that you're going to be using, either the 50mm or the 80mm, all have the same screw depth. So you just need to screw that 80mm into the same spot, and then slide it back underneath the enlarger, and then screw the retaining screw back in. There are two little hooks at the base of this enlarger, and that's where your circular lens mount is going to sort of slide in and hook against, and then you screw the retaining screw onto there. You want to make sure that this is, just feel it, make sure that it feels flat and level, otherwise you'll see part of your image is going to be out of focus. That's an easy fix, just go back in, make sure everything lines up and it's all good to go. Next step is remove your 35mm neg holder, replace it with your medium format, lock it down, and now you're good to go. That's how you swap an enlarger from 35 to medium format.